This is A-Game. Fast acting, long lasting, with no side effects.
Hey all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly values, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your host, femininity coach and author of The Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So what we're talking about today is Black women finally waking up, realizing that it was all a dream. We used to read Straight Up magazine, okay? It was all a dream. Strong and Independence was a lie. They lied to you to get you into several compromised positions as a group of women. So I'm going to share a video with you of one such young lady who's trying to wake up from the dream. We're going to watch it. It's about 3 minutes long, I guess. And I want you to listen to what she says, how she's expressing and interpreting what she is trying to figure out here. And then we're going to come back and cook. So what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with everybody. And here we go.
I really feel like I've been misled my whole life. So I was always taught, get your own money, make your own bag so you don't need nobody for nothing. Work, go to school, do what you're supposed to do, be careful who you keep around you, all that good stuff, right? Basically was raised to be independent, be self-sufficient. Being independent in today's day and age is a waste of fucking time. And let me explain. So, if you too independent, that means you don't like people to help you. You don't know how to accept help. You don't know how to ask for help. So that's one thing. And that's could be damaging when you're dealing with the male species, the opposite sex, entertaining relationships. It could potentially hurt friendships and everything like that. So then when you talk about the economy, you either got to be rich or poor. If you independent, like middle class, so you don't have no children, so you don't have no dependents, you're not rich enough to fall into that tax bracket, so you just floating in the middle. It's a really poor and sad existence. You don't qualify for food stamps because you make too much. You don't qualify for Section 8 because you make too much. You don't qualify for a tax break because you don't have no dependents. Unless you have businesses, then that's a different story. But you can't get no bridge card. I'm just trying to understand how those of us who don't have children or who were raised to be independent and we are working class citizens, why we have nothing to help us. Nothing. Like some things you can't even can't qualify for payment arrangements because you got to be low income. And the little $2 or $3 that my job give me pushes me over the threshold for being low income when I'm still struggling and poor. I don't know. I feel like I've been misled somewhere along the way because I just cannot wrap my head around this. Like I don't understand. I feel like at this point it would be more beneficial for me to quit my job and apply for a bridge card and try to get on Section 8. I feel like I'll get more perks. I feel like I'll get more bang for my buck. Life would be simpler. But me trying to do the right thing and be a model citizen and be independent, yeah, I'm struggling. It's not cute no more. I'm struggling. For real.
Okay, we're going to stop sharing. So I thought that was an interesting clip to show because she's only got it about maybe a fourth of the way. Okay, maybe even an eighth of the way. She's realizing that strong and independent is a lie, but she's not realizing the full scope of why it was a lie, where the lie was, and what position it actually put her in. She went into the economics. She went into the poverty of it. She went into, why is it that I'm working class, yet I'm the working class poor? I'm the working poor. I work just enough to not qualify for government assistance and different programs, but I don't make enough money to actually be out of poverty. I don't make enough money to put myself in a separate tax bracket, a higher tax bracket, okay? Which is a bind that a lot of people find themselves in. But I'm not going to talk really about the economics. We're going to cover what she missed, some of the things that she missed anyway. First of all, yes, she's right. Independence was a farce. Independent, strong and independent, that was an entire lie sold to Black women to put Black women in a very compromised, very vulnerable position, a position that they would voluntarily go into, because you don't tell them that they're going into a vulnerable position. You tell them that they're going into an empowered position, which is why they marched full steam ahead with Gloria Steinem and all the rest of them, Bell Hooks and all the rest of them as their leaders, to go ahead into this strong, independent, I don't need no man, to basically, this was their mantra.
I said, as long as you got your own house, as long as you got your own transportation, and as long as you got your own income, it don't matter what a ninja got to say.
See, that's been a part of Black female culture for quite a while. She went over the biological trap, which is the breakdowns of friendships, relationships, romantic relationships, and not being able to deal with men properly because you're too independent. So you don't know anything about interdependence. You don't know anything about being a woman in essence. You don't understand your role because you were taught a masculine role, which was do what you're supposed to do, which that's not what women are supposed to do. Women are supposed to be women and be groomed to be wives. That's what women were supposed to do. Not take on this masculine trajectory of life, okay, where all you do is work and try to climb and this and that. Women are not necessarily built to do that. We nest, so we nest everywhere. We'll nest at work. You know what I mean? Unless we're exceptionally talented, we'll be able to climb a corporate ladder somewhere or whatever, or become experts or leaders in our chosen profession. But most of the time, for the vast majority of people working and working class people, women are going to nest. If she can pay her bills off of the paycheck that she gets, if she can, have a little bit of money to spare, have a little bit of car and stuff like that, she probably going to nest where she is. She doesn't want to risk going out of that and possibly ending up somewhere worse. So unless an opportunity immediately presents itself as obviously better, where she's pretty sure she can really do that, that's what she'll do. She'll do that because her hypergamy kicks in as well. Other than that, women are going to nest. But she talked about the relationship part, okay? Not being able to get along with men. What she missed was that was the part. That was actually where the okie doke is at. Okay. Then she started talking about the environment and not being able to take advantage of the various governmental programs and entitlement programs, that if she were a little bit poorer, and do you see how that works on the mentality? If you were a little bit poorer, you could get these handouts. You understand? That's that lost value system thinking. That's poverty mindset talking right there. Scarcity mindset talking right there. If I wasn't making these $3, $4, $5 per hour extra, and I was making a little bit less, I would be able to qualify for a food stamp card in Section 8. As if that's going to make your life easier. The people who have food stamps and are on Section 8 do not have an easier life. They're not actually making more money. They are not getting anywhere in life, because in order to maintain the pseudo life that they're living, they gotta live in subsidized apartments. They gotta live where the food is not being purchased and things are not being purchased at market price. Because if you were to take them and take them out of that situation where they gotta pay, $1,200, $1,500, $2,000 for rent somewhere, all of that bougie, we going to Disneyland every summer, that's over with. So what she's missing is that she doesn't have the help because she's right in the middle of not being qualified for the help and then not having the money to completely not even think about getting government assistance. All right. What she's missing is she doesn't have the covering of a man. That's the independent part. That's the part that's keeping her where she's at. Not the government assistance or lack of being able to get that, but your inability to now get your man, your inability due to your strong and independent mindset to not be able to become a wife and be submissive under the right man. You can't do it. And then to get his covering, to get his provision, to get his problem solving, his protection and procreation, and to help you where you help him to come, you're coming into his life. He's not coming in to help you. You're coming to help him. That's where everything gets mixed up. So she's struggling. She admits at the end, yeah, I'm struggling. So she's struggling in every way due to the independent culture of Black women. Yes, you were 100% lied to, beloved. Can't accept help. She touched on that. Not able to reciprocate. You don't know how to care for or love other people. When you're in that independent spirit and mindset, you don't know how to reciprocate feelings. You don't know how to care for somebody. You only know how to consume somebody else. You don't know how to produce for or with someone else. Okay? Being a wife is to also produce something. Being a hyena is only to consume the men that you are around. So independence, we know, equals selfishness and the ability to break away from relations, to step over other people, to never put anyone else's needs above your own. This is what makes the relationships difficult that she alluded to. Okay, because that ultimate self-centeredness and selfishness always comes to the forefront, and you're so easy to walk away from a relationship as soon as it quote unquote doesn't serve you, which I hate that saying. And she's only seeing it, like I said, about an eighth of the way, because she thinks the trap was to keep her just making just enough money so that she doesn't get government assistance. What she's missing is that the government assistance is the trap. That is the trap. That's the trap. This makes her remain in a position where she needs a man, but she doesn't want to admit needing a man, because in Black female culture, to admit that you need a man is to admit your weakness as a woman, which is completely backwards, because I'm weak as day old dishwater and I need my man. Okay? I'm weak as day old dishwater. Okay? I'm weak as a teaspoon of coffee in a gallon of water. I'm weak. My wrist don't work. I don't work. You understand me? And when I say that, what I mean is I'm not coming into any situation or having the mindset, because this is the mindset of a lioness. We're nothing without our pride. We're nothing without our pride. And admitting that we need our pride is not a point of shame for us. That's actually a point of pride. That's actually, we know that our power is derived from the pride and from the alpha that runs it. We understand that. It's the hyenas that don't. So she's right about being lied to, but she's still missing where she was lied to and why she was lied to. The lie was to put women in a position where she didn't think that she needed her man and to boot her men out. Government assistance went a long way to do that, which is why I did a live stream on Monday saying how Black women got married to the state. That's the trap, though. Getting married to the state is the trap. That's not the trap they're trying to keep you out of. Anyway, I just wanted to bring that to everybody's attention. Also want to bring to everyone's attention the petition that we have against Black Lives Matter. We are crawling to that 10,000 signature mark, but I am so happy that there are so many people who want to become a part of holding Black Lives Matter accountable for their more than $100 million theft on the Black community. So if you would like to also be part of that, please go down into the description box and click the link for the petition, sign it, share it, and contribute to it as well. Also, jump down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. And once again, I'm your host, The Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonite.
Hey guys, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. And if you've got more to say on the topic, leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to support our sponsor who so graciously supports this channel by clicking the description box and the link for A-Game at agameherbal.com. You can go ahead and get a 10% discount off of your next purchase using the code Kendra10. This has been yet another Crimson Cure production, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.